for create a new material for any object, the procedure is same every time, or anything else you need to keep in mind. So for creating a new material, right? So let me quickly right click and show that to you. So right click and material. Okay. First, a naming convention is always necessary. I will just write test underscore mat. Alright, so these are the best practices that you can do. So every material you can name it as underscore mat. Okay, now if I open this up, you can see it is empty. So as Palak has asked, for create a new material, any procedure every time. So create a material, by default it will be black or something. Okay, you can add a color. Basic requirements is just adding a color. That's it. That can be a basic requirement. Right click. You can add a constant 3 vector, which is actually a color. Alright, don't worry about how I know that it is constant 3 vector. That you will get to know by practice. Alright, so constant 3 vector, why it is 3 vector? Because it has 3 values, RGB. Okay, if I click on this, go to over here, I can choose any color from the color picker tool. This is black because you have to increase the brightness for this. Alright, and this is the saturation. This is the value of brightness. So I can choose any color. Okay, the color will be reflected here after the shaders is prepared, and then you can just add it in the base color. So this is the basic requirement for a material. Every material will have a color or it will have a texture. Okay, so texture, you can find any texture in a project, right? So filter textures. So these are texture. So for base color, it is called as albedo. It can be renamed as, okay, base color can be renamed as albedo, right? Or it can be renamed as just the normal base color itself. Okay, so uh, other ones, so I can choose any one of these. So this is texture sample. I can just use this over here. As you can see, this is now inside a material. If I want to add a color inside this, what I will do multiply both of them and then add it in the base color. Now what will happen? It will be pink color. As you can see, pink color tint. If you want to add a metallic property, if you do not have any texture, right click and add a constant, normal constant. You can add a number inside here and add it to metallic. Now it will be little more shiny. Okay, as you can see, now it is shiny. So same thing, if you do not have any textures for it, then you can add simple values. That's the simple thing about the materials. That is, yeah, and more you will learn as you go on.